As a young boy, I visited a fire station with my class and I was overwhelmed. Big red hats, huge trucks, loud sirens. I'd never seen such a great place. After visiting the Hillsborough fire station several times for this project, I still feel the same way. But while big trucks still impress me, it was the firemen themselves and their strong sense of camaraderie that made the biggest impression this time. Station 1 is located right in the heart of downtown Hillsborough, and along with another station outside its town, it serves the Orange County Rural Fire Department. This department covers a 64 square mile area in the center of Orange County, with a full-time paid staff of 13 as well as over 30 volunteers. The department has several trucks and it responds to over 1,000 emergency calls a year. Full-time staff members are on 24-hour shifts. There are people at the fire station all day, every day, rain or shine, day or night. This means that the firemen sleep at the station during their shift. The men sleep together in one big room. They bring down their own sleeping bags to spread on the mattresses. And at any one time in the night, they may be awakened by an emergency call. There is no 24-hour store or all-night diner in Hillsborough. In the middle of the night, when the streets are abounded, the fire station stands out as the only place left open in a dark downtown. During the 24 hours that a fireman is on shift, he will usually only go out on 2 or 3 hours. This means that the vast majority of a firefighter's time is spent working at the station. This work can be anything from writing reports on the computer to reading up on equipment. There is plenty to do in order to keep the station in a constant state of readiness. This includes more basic jobs to do, such as washing the towels which are used to clean the station. During quiet times, simple jobs like this can often turn into fun and games. The firefighters are uniquely close to their coworkers. When you are around a small group of people for 24 hours a day, for 3 or 4 days of a week, it seems that you will either form a close bond or drive each other crazy. Much of the bonding goes on in the station takes a form of good-natured pranks and horseplay. Of course, the mood calms down when the chief comes to check on the station. A fireman needs specific training for firefighting as well as responding to a variety of other emergencies. He also must be something of a jack of all trades in order to keep the station running. This includes taking care of the trucks, fixing them, and cleaning them. Since they typically work 3 or 4 24-hour shifts a week, several of the fire department volunteers at other stations or have other jobs outside the department. When he is not working at the station, Lane runs his own landscaping business. The firemen take special pride in everything they do, from keeping their trucks clean to being the first on the scene when an emergency takes place. They are happy to tell you about each truck and piece of equipment and how it can be used to save lives. At times, the station seems like a family room in a big house. Everyone from the chief to the newest volunteer relax, chat, and tell stories about experiences they have had as firemen. At mealtime, the men work together to cook or unpack takeout. Then, everyone on duty sits around the table to eat. Since the firemen cannot leave the station when they are on shift, sometimes their family members come to the station to visit. Derek's wife comes by frequently after finishing her work as a dental hygienist. These visits give the firemen a chance to see their families, but they spend the vast majority of their time on shift with each other. In a certain way, the station is a second home for the firemen, and the coworkers are a second family. When the firemen are relaxing and enjoying each other's company, it can be easy for an outsider to forget that these men are always on call. However, the firemen never forget this part of the job. Boots, jackets, and helmets litter the floor of the station as a constant reminder that on a moment's notice, the firemen are ready. When a call comes in, whatever is going on ends immediately, and the men spring into action, load into their trucks, and head out to answer the call.